Linden. At center from the Detroit Red Wings, his team's top scorer in each of the past 5 seasons, number 18, Steve Yzerman. On defense from the Los Angeles Kings, chosen in the veterans category, a 6-time Stanley Cup champion, number 19, Larry Robinson. At left wing from the Edmonton Oilers, last year's All-Star MVP, number 21, Vincent Damphousse. At left wing from the Minnesota North Stars, he scored 30 or more goals 6 times in his career, number 23, Brian Bellows. On defense from the San Jose Sharks, making his 7th All-Star appearance, number 24, Doug Wilson. On defense from the Minnesota North Stars, their top scoring defenseman last season, number 25, Mark Tinordi. At center from the Chicago Blackhawks, the 2nd leading goal scorer in the Campbell Conference, number 27, Jeremy Roenick. In goal from the Detroit Red Wings, leading the Campbell Conference in wins, number 32, Tim Cheveldae. At center from the Detroit Red Wings, a finalist for the last year's Calder Trophy as top NHL rookie, number 91, Sergei Fedorov. These are the members of the Prince of Wales Conference. First, the training staff from the Philadelphia Flyers, Jim Turk Evers, Harry Bricker, and Gary Smith. The assistant coaches from the Pittsburgh Penguins, Rick Kehoe, Gilles Meloche, Rick Patterson, Barry Smith, and Pierre Maguire. Now here are the non-starters for the Prince of Wales Conference. In goal from the Washington Capitals, their all-time leader in shutouts, number 1, Don Beaupre. On defense from the New York Rangers, the NHL's leading scorer among defensemen, number 2, Brian Leetch. On defense from the New Jersey Devils, making his 4th All-Star appearance, number 4, Scott Stevens. On defense from the Washington Capitals, he led his team in scoring last season, number 5, Kevin Hatcher. At left wing from the Montreal Canadiens, making his 5th All-Star appearance, number 9, Kirk Muller. At center from the New York Rangers, winner of the 1990 Hart Trophy as NHL MVP, number 11, Mark Messier. At right wing from the Quebec Nordiques, one of the most explosive scorers in the NHL, number 12, Owen Nolan. At center from the Hartford Whalers, leading his team in scoring, number 15, John Cullen. At center from the Quebec Nordiques, making his 3rd straight All-Star appearance, number 16, Joe Sakic. At left wing from the Washington Capitals, leading his team in scoring, number 18, Randy Burridge. At center from the Pittsburgh Penguins, chosen in the veterans category, 5-time Stanley Cup champion, number 19, Brian Trottier. At left wing, from the New York Islanders, one of the best two-way players in hockey, number 20, Ray Ferraro. On defense from the Montreal Canadiens, his team's top-scoring blue liner, number 28, Eric Desjardins. In goal from the New York Rangers, from Flowertown, Pennsylvania, 1991 finalist for the Vezina and Calder, number 35, Mike Richter. At right wing from the Buffalo Sabres, his team's leading goal scorer, number 89, Alexander Mogilny. At right wing from the Philadelphia Flyers, their leading scorer, number 17, Rod Brind'Amour.
Meeker had said, we're going to see some great goaltending. We know we're going to see a lot of goals. Last night during the skills competition, some of the players were giving Larry Robinson a rough time about how it feels to wear this sweater again.
Larry Robinson played in the last game that was here in 1976. So did Brian Trottier, who was brought to the game in the veterans category. Robinson played his first All-Star game in 1974. And you know, the players that are drafted to the NHL for the first time this coming June were born in 1974. Larry at 40 says it's 99.9% certain he won't be playing next year, but he is leaving a little room for doubt.
Just a little touch.
Popular man in the dressing room and so popular amongst his teammates. Two great setters, John Cullen of the Hartford Whalers and Joe Sakic of the Quebec Nordiques. Now it's time to meet the starters. Here's Mike Emrick.
Coaches and the starters for today's 43rd NHL All-Star Game. First, let's meet the coach of the Clarence Campbell Conference. As a rookie coach, he led his Minnesota North Stars to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. Let's greet Bob Gainey. Now let's meet the starting six for the Campbell Conference as selected in the NHL Upper Deck All-Star Fan Balloting. In goal from the Chicago Blackhawks, winner of the 1991 Calder, Vezina, and Jennings trophies, number 30, Ed Belfour. On defense from the Calgary Flames, their all-time leading scorer, number 2, Al MacInnis. On defense from the Chicago Blackhawks, the 1989 Norris Trophy winner as top NHL defenseman, number 7, Chris Chelios. At left wing from the Los Angeles Kings, making his 5th consecutive appearance as a starting All-Star, number 20, Luc Robitaille. At right wing from the St. Louis Blues, last year's Hart Trophy winner as NHL's most valuable player, number 16, Brett Hull. And the captain of the Campbell Conference at center from the Los Angeles Kings, the NHL's all-time leading scorer, number 99, Wayne Gretzky. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Clarence Campbell Conference. Now let's meet the coach of the Prince of Wales Conference, the winningest coach in NHL history, from the Pittsburgh Penguins Hall of Famer, Scotty Bowman. Now the Wales Conference starting six, as voted by you, the fans. In goal from the Montreal Canadiens, leading the league in all major statistical categories, number 33, Patrick Waugh. On defense from the Pittsburgh Penguins, a two-time Norris Trophy winner as top NHL defenseman, number 7, Paul Coffey. On defense from the Boston Bruins, he's been a postseason All-Star in each of his 12 years, number 77, Raymond Bourque. At left wing from the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Wales Conference leading goal scorer, number 25, Kevin Stevens. At right wing from the Pittsburgh Penguins, a member of the 91 All-Rookie team, number 68, Jaromir Jagr. And the captain of the Wales Conference at center from Pittsburgh, the 1991 Conn Smythe Trophy winner, number 66, Mario Lemieux. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the 1992 NHL All-Stars.
Well, there you have it, the introduction of the players that will perform this afternoon in the 43rd NHL All-Star Game from the Spectrum in Philadelphia, as the Philadelphia Flyers celebrate their 25th anniversary in the National Hockey League. A full house to watch as usual. Scotty Bowman is the coach of the Pittsburgh Penguins. A reluctant coach of the Pittsburgh Penguins as he took over for the late Bob Johnson, and gives Bob so much credit for taking Pittsburgh to the Stanley Cup Championship and for his presence in a 9th All-Star game. And for Bowman, his first chance to coach since 1981 in Los Angeles, and a few things, mostly names, have changed.
And what words of wisdom did Scotty Bowman have for his team? He said, I went in, it was very brief. I said to them, guys, I know you want to have fun. I want you to have fun. But remember, there are nets at both ends of the rink.
Fill them? I assume that might have been the next couple of words out of his mouth. He said one of his great thrills was coaching his first All-Star game in 1968, just after expansion, when he coached the West Division All-Stars against the much more powerful East Division team and battled them to a 3-3 tie. He said it was thrilling that all of the newcomers and some of the veteran players who'd been recycled into the West Division had done so well against the established stars.
And a man that Scotty Bowman coached and is very proud of. 4-time Selke winner, the coach of the Campbell Conference this year, Bob Gainey.
In that All-Star game in 1981, the last time Bowman coached, Bob Gainey was a performer in that game. Gainey made a few trips to the All-Star game. His assistant coaches are Andy Murray and Doug Jarvis, his assistant coaches with the Minnesota North Stars. Andy said, I had no trouble sleeping last night, and he's the man on the left because I got to pick the guys in the power play. But Doug Jarvis, the man in the middle, didn't sleep a wink. He had to find a penalty-killing unit on this team.
Well, Bob Gainey with great experience, 16 years as a National Hockey League veteran, 5 Stanley Cups, the Conn Smythe winner. As we mentioned, 4-time Selke winner, 4 times at the NHL All-Star, and a team captain of the Montreal Canadiens for 8 years. I think he knows a little bit about leadership.